Hello paper artisans and fellow crafters, I'm Chandra with Stockton Stuffed. This morning I am doing Want to Try Wednesday with Paulette Fullard, and I have made hot glue charms inspired by Paulette Creations, and I will share her video tutorial. It's a quick 3-minute video down in my description. So the items I use to do this, now she recommends colored glue sticks and she had a link to Amazon, but I wanted to try it first, so I bought these Dollar Tree glue sticks. They're glitter, and I'm gonna tell you, they were rough in my hot glue gun. Like, I really had to work to get that out. I'm contributing that to the glitter, but maybe not. I found these molds. I had been looking and I wasn't sure if I wanted to spend a lot of money on them because I wasn't sure if I was going to want to do this. So I found these 2 for $5. I just lucked up on them. They were on sale at Joann's. They're candy molds, so they were on the candy making aisle, and it was really just what I wanted because I really just wanted some bows and roses. Now these repeat, so this half and this half are the same, and I end up only using half because again I wasn't trying to make that many. And then this is a rose, a tulip, and I guess that's a daisy. So like I said, I really just wanted the rose, but this turned out cute. Didn't like the tulip so much. And I used eye pins that I had gotten from this store online. That's now my Tuesday morning replacement, and I'm going to do a haul on that soon. These jump rings, I am not sure where I got them from. You see they were on clearance, but I liked them because they were triangle and they came in the 3 shades. I used, on one of them I used this jeweler's chain that I got also at my online store, in addition to these beads. They're called Glimmer Beads by Craft Medley, but I just thought they were really cute. I do beaded pins, and they're too small for that, so I really did buy these for charms. And these Tuesday morning rayon tassels, they came in silver and gold. And you'll see I pretty much used most of them on this project, and that's okay because that's what we buy stuff for, right? So I did a couple without the eye pin, so these would be just charms. So silver and gold, and so these are the ones that I did with the jump ring and charm. So if you see them with 2 colors, it's because you know, it's Dollar Tree, and so I ran out of the color and I was putting the next color in, so I just thought I'd mix them. It didn't matter, I was just trying it. This one, black and white and silver, and I used some different beads there. I didn't use the ones out of that set, and this one too. I have a ton of beads, again because I use them for other things. And this one does have one of those beads on it, and so does this one. You can see the different types of bows. So there's actually 3 types. So you get that one, the one with the heart in the middle, and this kind of small skinny one. And then so I showed you 2 roses, silver and gold, and then here's a red one that I did. And I don't know what I was thinking or what happened that this eye pin went here, and I think maybe because if you can't let it get too hard, but you can't let it be too soft when you're trying to put it in. And so I think I was just trying to get it in the way I could, so I end up making this more like a hanging tassel or dango or whatever they call it. And I did add one of these Hobby Lobby beads that came out of my Hobby Lobby set, as well as this one. So these bigger beads are in that Hobby Lobby tube that was on clearance this winter. And here is, I guess that's a daisy, and I do have it in gold with the gold and white, gold and cream bead. And then I did this one again, the 2 colors, because I was just, you know, once you get the glue in your glue gun, you got to push it out. And so I ended up doing, I figured red and green would be like a Christmas mix. Now this one was not a good turnout, and I'm showing it to you so you see what happens. I did not fill the mold up, so you got to get it in here so that it's all the way to the top. And even on Polite Creations, some of hers kind of overflowed a little bit. So this one didn't get filled, and you can see what happened was I had a glue stick in my gun, so I had to get that clear glue out. So I just started with this one because it wasn't my favorite flower, and then my first one was red. So this was really just a mess up one to get the white glue out. And it ended up with a hole in the top because, again, I didn't fill up the mold, so I just stuck a piece of ribbon in it since it was there. But I wanted to show you what happens when you don't fill it up, and you can see it's misshapen, it's not flat. Now I did have to use my scissors to kind of trim off the back. You see it's still not as smooth as they could be, and so I'll have to work on that. Again, this was my first try, but I think the key is that it has to get in this mold flat. It will flatten itself, but you got to fill it to the top, and then it will flatten itself, and you won't have so much to trim off. But I would imagine you would still have some. So I did some trimming, and I'm still doing some trimming, I guess, because you want it to be smooth. I wonder, and I haven't tried, if a file would work too, a sanding file. You will also need some jewelry tools. Well, I guess it's not a necessity, but I'm not really good with the jump rings and the eye pins, so I did use these a lot. And if my mother is watching this, she will see all my errors in using the wire eye pin, because that was actually the hardest part of this project, was getting the tassels on. So for those of you who are good at that already, this would be a fun, easy project. And we spend a lot of money on charms when we're making them for projects, and this was really quick and easy, and they dried pretty quickly, so quick that you got to get that eye pin in if you want to do that, because you need to get the hole. Now let me say, I did use a poke first and then put the eye pin in, and I just used that little pink set that the Dollar Tree has, and that's actually what Polite Creation used, and I had them already, so it's nice and sharp and it's pretty sturdy, the point is. And if you don't really care if they get a little wax on them, then it's perfect, because again, they're 2 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So thanks for watching my Try It Wednesday with Paulette Fullard, and hope you're trying something great as well.